belt. How did you feel about the performance, and what do you guys need to build on now going to New York to get a better result?
Yeah, obviously the first half wasn't good enough. Gio let us know that in half time, and then obviously the second half was a lot better. We kept the ball a lot better. We moved it a lot quicker, and we started to open LA up, which we should in the first half. So, you know, it was obviously a good second half, a lot of positives to take out of that, and stuff we can take into the New York game.
It did seem like some of their attackers caused you guys a lot of problems on the defensive end as a whole.
Yeah.
What do you think maybe wasn't good enough in the first half defensively that you need to improve?
Yeah, I think the whole team was something we're working on. You know, there's a lot of different stuff that we're working on in training and making sure we can defend as a team and force them one way and defend as a team like we always do. So, you know, it's going to take a couple of games to click in, and like I said in pre-season, you know, it's not just going to turn around in one game. You know, it's going to take us a few games. So, you know, the second half was a lot better, and you know, we can take that game into the New York game.
What are going into the New York game? What do you think are going to be the keys for you guys to get a better result?
They're a very good team, you know, especially at home. They like to press very high, you know, and the key will be to keep the ball and not lose it in bad positions where they can just attack us. You know, we did that on Sunday against LA. We've got to make sure we don't do that against New York, and we'll have a better game of it. So, you know, we're looking forward to the game. It's going to be it'll be a fast and furious game to start off with, but once we get a foot on the ball and try and control the game, we'll do well.
Liam, going back to the first half, for the first 20 minutes or so, they didn't have very many chances. Arguably, you guys had the better ones. Is there something that they either figured out or they changed that caused the game to turn at around the 20
No, I don't
minutes?
think so. I think we just kept losing the ball in certain positions, and you know, it gave them the momentum to attack us and get at us. So, you know, something we've got to work on, and something we've been working on for a long time now, and you know, we'll make sure we try and perfect that game into the matches going forward.
And you guys knew before the game they had a lot of talent and speed in the wide areas, and it was going to be a hard day for Alvis and Marco.
Yeah.
For you as a center back and somebody that's leading the line, what can you do when you see those guys kind of out there on an island?
It's difficult. You know, I played at left back myself for a period of time, and it's always difficult when you're 1v1 against a faster wide man or just a quick, intelligent wide man. It is always difficult. So, you know, they need to give us information, and we need to try and help them in trying to double up on them wingers and trying to help them out, because, you know, any winger that's running at you and got time and space is always going to be difficult. So, you know, something we've got to work on, but, you know, it's a turnover of the ball that we've got to make sure we don't lose, and how they can counter-attack us. So that's going to be important against New York, because they like to do that. So something we'll be working on.
Yeah, you mentioned that twice against New York. It's obviously the standout characteristic about at least the defensive phase in the game, how high and tenaciously they press. But it's also kind of a known commodity. This is just how Jesse Marsh's teams play. So what makes it so hard for everybody else in the league to figure out how to manage it?
It's just they do it no matter what. You know, certainly at home they you know, they do it a lot more. You know, away from home, you know, it can be a little bit more difficult, because, you know, you're playing in a different place, and you know, the home team's obviously got more control of the ball. So we've got to try and, you know, try and break them lines that when they come and press us, and try and get in behind them and try and push them back. The only way we can stop them doing it is by keeping the ball and trying to cut them open a little bit, so they have to retreat. So, you know, it'll be an interesting 5-10 minutes to start off with, but like I said, once we get on the ball and control it, we'll be able to control the game.
And they're likely going to have a very changed team from the one they're playing in Tijuana tonight. How much do you let that get in your head, or how much can you prepare for the fact that you don't know?
Not bothered at all. You know, I think you know, that's nothing to do with us, what they do with their team. I think we prepare for a game against New York, whoever they play. You know, they've got a very good squad and a lot of good players, and whoever they put out there is going to be a difficult task for us. So the main thing for us is to make sure we're on point, and like I say, look forward to the game.